Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver this latest timeless collective channel message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website, located in the title of this live. Raw, real, unscripted, unedited, deprogrammed, sugar-free broadcasts. Because the only thing I'm sugarcoating around here are these nails. Okay, and if you want yours done with me while you're here in Vegas, go to the website. You'll find all the details. But let's get into your download message today. What spirit, what you got for us? And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yes. When I woke up early this morning, I saw, and I'm being guided to speak right now about a sort of almost a ritual. It's like waking up and greeting the ancestors was one of the things that came out. Waking up and greeting the ancestors came out. So I saw, according to the way the Korean tradition would do it, they would even prepare a meal and light some incense and something like that. So if that's something that you have been guided to do, there's definitely something in today's message here for you. But we're going to get started with these cards. I pulled your Alpha and Omega messages. They're sitting here on the side. We pulled them first and we'll read them last. They'll tie a pretty bow on the whole message, whatever it is that we're guided to have come out today. But to begin, let's look at the P&Q Oracle. What came out of the P&Q Oracle for today? We have, this is an image. It doesn't have a name. I think this is Quentin's drawing. I'm not sure. There was this energy of, interesting. They don't even want me to reflect on what I've seen from it before. Rather, what I'm seeing from it right now, these two trees here that are kind of covered in this black haze are looking like two ancestral lines that have a lot of, shadow energy through the background. So when I talk to people about what I do, one of the things that I mention is that I have a lot of practical application in ancestral patterns, ancestral karma, family karma, and stuff like that. And that's what that's looking like right now. It's looking like two family lines. There's a lot. I heard shrouded in mystery. There's a lot that's not known about these two family histories, but there's also a lot of shadow work to be done through them. Now, this large creature here, could this be you? It could. But what I see there, a very light blue energy. It's as though there's information coming through. And then we have at the center here, we have the core with the orange color. So this is about desire. Okay, so is there something here about speaking through what the desires are? And then we have the sun coming out over these two trees. Okay, and it is yellow, and it's like the sun is clearing a way through whatever else has been going on there. And so the sun, solar plexus chakra, determination, willpower, taking action, fire energy, pure positive energy, consciousness, alignment, awareness. And then over here, I'm seeing where there's been a drop of water spilled. And so the yellow is mixed a little bit with the light blue here. And you see a space clearing. Yellow and blue makes green. So there's a touch of green in there. And what I'm seeing is like this speaking it out. I see somebody who has been asking assistance from their ancestral line. Who better to assist you with figuring out what the hell is going on and how to clear it up out of your energy than those who help create it? And so that's kind of the energy that I see going on here. I also see another water drop down here where this orange dot meets the blue. Okay. And so again, the blending of desire with the, I'm hearing with the prayer is what I heard, with the prayer, with the affirmation, with the word, spoken word, with the spoken word. So speaking out desires to clear out and understand anything that is shadow energy from the past, from the ancestral lines, taking that determination and willpower. And because I see those two dots, I intuitively see that a lot of tears have been cried over this. Maybe it's not just by you, by the different ones in your family line. And I intuitively see a mother who cries while she prays. Yeah, somebody's mother cries while she prays. And if that was your mother, or if you are that mother, or maybe it was just all the mothers have cried while they prayed in this family line. Yeah, so there's ancestral stuff, family dramas and stuff like that. We'll see how much of that comes through. But I do see like you've gone through a lot of pain, and there's been a strong desire on your heart, because that yellow in him is right on his chest. It should be green in the heart area, but it's yellow. So there's a strong desire in the heart. Okay. And there is love from the ancestors coming through. Yeah, there's love and support from the ancestors coming through. Interestingly enough, these lines, I'm not sure if they actually are green, but my eyes are seeing these lines as green. There are 3 lines here in between the blue and these trees that are shadowed over, and they look green to me. So I'm hearing, and they almost look like smiles. They almost look like smiles. So I hear your heart is beginning to smile more. I feel like you're starting to feel a little bit better, but there's been a lot of tears that have happened. And I'm also intuitively now seeing tears of joy, tears of release. Okay. And tears of satisfaction. I'm hearing. Okay. I'm hearing that's a prediction for you. I predict that there will be tears of satisfaction in this. Now, as our major arcana for the day's energy, we had the Strength card come out of the major arcana deck. And here we have this beautiful maiden with infinity above her mind, dressed in a beautiful white formal dress, holding this mouth of this lion who has a ring of flowers around his neck and who submits to her. So this is right now giving the energy of submitting the animalistic nature to the kinder, more docile side. So the Strength card talks about being able to take control over one's actions instead of just acting erratically in an animalistic nature, using thoughts and understanding in order to overcome the urges that are had. So, when you're young, sometimes those urges are not so controllable. So there's a level of maturity that's coming through right now here as well. I see that. Let's see what we have from the Play School flashcards. The 12 kangaroos. Okay. Kangaroos, talk to me about Australia. So somebody here in Australia, I heard 1,200 points for you. If you're in Australia watching this video, it is worldwide. This broadcast is always received worldwide by different ones. And I know we have a lot who are in New Zealand, but 12 for me is the number of the ancestors. And this kangaroo has 1 foot up and it looks like she's kicking something. So I see that the ancestors here helping you to, I heard kick it out of the park, hit it out of the park, goal. I'm hearing goal. Field goal, and these kangaroos are all pointing in the same direction. It's like I'm hearing a big jump ahead. You make a big jump ahead. I'm hearing for all your ancestral lines. So I intuitively hear there's a round of applause for you. A round of applause for you from your ancestors. And now I'm seeing I met a young man who's very psychic while I was out and about one day. And it just unfolded that he gave me a reading while I was out. And one of the things that he saw is something that I'm now to share with you, because it radiates in your energy as well with this reading. And what he saw was somebody here, likely a grandmother, a feminine ancestor, a female ancestor, okay, who was, there's a big letter A in front of her, and it was coming through as, you get a grade A, an A, you're graded as a grade A. So let's see where you are on the enchanted map in this spirit of place. It's card number 4. 4 is Emperor energy, and that does relate to the season of time that we're in during the recording of this Aries season. So some of you are definitely in tune with this message right now. Remember that it is timeless, though. So wherever you're at in the timeline of the events that will come out through the rest of the message, there's definitely something here for you. For some, this is going to be a lot more predictive. For others, this is going to be very confirming, meaning it's already transpired for you. But this Spirit of Place card talks about the authenticity and how it's needed to truly be in harmony with your power. So let's see what the book has to say about it. Upright. Our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it or embodying it. Just as we have a soul, the plants, trees, birds, mountains, and rivers have their own essences. When the Spirit of Place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query is an overarching theme of your circumstances. Is your question about a struggle? The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. If your inquiry relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and then name it, you'll discover the answer you've been seeking. Your greatest power is your authenticity. In reverse, don't get entangled in details or desires that obscure the truth of your situation. Step back and ask yourself, what is the real nature of my inquiry? Even exquisitely seductive hidden agendas cannot conceal this. Trust your intuition. The Spirit of Place is whispering in your ear. You hold the power to tell the truth, first to yourself, then to the world. You can always distinguish between an essence that is true and one that is synthetic. Be honest with yourself and remain willing to let your situation be revealed for what it really is and not what you want it to be. An apple can't become an orange, just as a dog can never be a bird. Are you trying to change someone or something to suit your agenda? Only when you see things as they truly are will you find the real treasure. So authenticity is the key word coming out here. And authenticity is necessary for the ability to utilize your innate divine powers, because you cannot tap into them if you're not being authentic with yourself. This is why if you're pursuing a course of deception, you'll find it very difficult to utilize your powers without having to go very dark to do so. It did talk about surrendering control. And one of the key words for the Strength card is control. Also, the zodiac sign related to the Strength card is Leo. So I want to mention those things as well. But ancestors are here showing that you are moving forward. Although there's been a lot of pain, the control that you're having right now is, I'm hearing, over the self, not necessarily trying to have it over others or over the situation. Over the self. I hear, and as you take control over your own actions, over yourself, then you will find a lot of growth and a lot of empowerment. When you realize that you cannot control the others and you stop trying to, whether it's for their good or for their negativity, you will close the window of control down, and that will eliminate any ideas of curses or spells or karmic obligations. I'm hearing karmic obligations in a situation. Yeah. And I just saw intuitively somebody who is been in a relationship trying to get the partner to do the quote unquote right thing. And that person does not. And somebody has realized, like, I cannot make them do what they ought to do. When you closed down the need to control this one and allow things to evolve and flow the way they do, naturally, as your own desires will draw you to where you need to be, and theirs will draw them to where they need to be, and then choose to use your power even to protect your own energy, you will close out any karmic or soul contracts that you have with that person, completing the task at hand, right? Because remember, I'm hearing, so this is new information, first time I've heard it, because your soul contracts and karmic obligations are to help ones get in touch with their authenticity. I'm hearing this for the first time, so this is new shit coming through, is that all your soul contracts, all your karmic cycles are meant to help you embrace your authenticity. When you do, you will free yourself from that soul contract, from that karmic cycle. In other words, so you're in a relationship. We'll use the one that I saw already, in which there's not really a lot of compatibility because you keep trying to have to tell them what they need to do and all this stuff, right? But they keep not doing it. So at that point, then one has to ask themselves, like, is this really the right relationship for me? Why am I trying to force something from somebody who doesn't want to be a co-creator in this, and bidding them farewell. I'm hearing bidding them farewell so they could go about their business and be who they are choosing to be. That's the part that somebody here, you have to realize, like, they're choosing to be the way they're choosing to be. It's not for you to control or change their fate or their destiny. However, it is in your destiny that you would make an empowered decision to surrender to the situation, allow them to be who they are, accept it as it is. However, accept yourself as it is. Okay, so let's see what else is coming out here. Authenticity coming up huge, right? And we're going to use the tea leaf fortune cards to pull some of the factors of the energy. What's going on here today? We have the firecracker with excitement. Okay. And it's showing itself to me in reverse, and it's telling me things are calming down. So we have the firecracker, and then we have the gavel, which says involvement with the law. And then we have the wall, which says misunderstanding. Okay. And I heard intuitively, there's been a huge misunderstanding that you have to stay in these karmic contracts for so long. They cause a lot of explosions. They cause a lot of explosions because they are trying to sustain two or more counterproductive energies, which creates chaos, which creates blowups, which creates bombs. You know what I'm saying? There's bombs, whole bombs. The bottom of the deck right here, we have the ant with work, achievement, and success. So that is confirming to me as well that, again, there is sort of an acknowledgement, an award here that you have chosen a path that's authentic to you. Yeah, that's authentic to you. Your ancestors watching that. And this is something where you didn't really see that this is what you needed to do at one point. You just could not see that clearly. You had there was a misunderstanding that was keeping you locked in a situation. And the law is I'm hearing the law is, as long as you stay in that, then, and that's your decision to stay there, then you cannot clear that energy from your life. In other words, it's like you cannot heal in the same environment that poisoned you. So you have to change your experience and the way this creature is outside, and this is all circled in. You have to remove yourself from an experience. And somebody here, you're learning a lot today about soul contracts and karmic ties and such, just from what we've said already. So let's use the words of clarity and get the overall guidance for you from this point forward. What is the guidance? Solitude. Yeah. Enjoy your own energy, baby. Enjoy your own energy. And that can be a big ask sometimes, because a lot of times in these situations, what you're being asked to remove yourself from is ones that you truly have a lot of love for. If you didn't have a lot of love for these ones, you would not have made yourself stay in these situations for nearly as long as you did. But you stayed in them because you love them. But at some point you realize, like, I can't change them. I can only take care of my own energy. Now, some of you aren't actually leaving a person, but you're learning how to not allow their energy to sway your authentic self to being what they want you to be. Anywhere where that's the case, you will experience that either that person on the other side of the experience will raise their vibration to match, or they will end up in a chaos with you and end up removing themselves from the situation. Something will, through the chaos, the disturbance, there'll be a removal that happens, okay? Or else there'll be a matching of vibration, because a high vibration and a low vibration are always going to create friction. They're always going to create friction. And that friction is meant to create change in the situation. Someone here has gotten very tired of the friction, and they're like, I'm just not going to involve myself with that anymore. I see that intuitively. So I'm shuffling up the Tattoo Tarot. I worked with this last night. I wanted to work with it again today. Let's see what we have coming out from the Tattoo Tarot for our download message at this time. And one more shuffle down. And then we'll go ahead and cut it. One for the body, one for the heart, one for the mind, one for the spirit, divine truth. Let me see, speaking here with accuracy, clarity, and simplicity for the overall love, peace, health, wealth, and empowerment of my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity. From the time the first card falls, they'll be in perfect order to deliver this experience, okay? Where are you at in the world? What were you doing when you found this message? How long have you been watching these videos? How have these videos helped you? And when this story comes out, I want to know how it applied in your life. So this is a general message. If you're here, there's something here for you. It could be one principle that is spoken, one technique that is shared, or for others, the whole message will feel like I'm telling your life story. So put something in the comments. Let me know. It's very confirming for me and encouraging for me to continue to do what I do. Your comments are very valuable to me. Let's see, what is the message? Okay, starting off with the Hierophant. You are Taurus. You are a teacher. You are married. You are a spiritually inclined person. You're in a lot of life lessons right now. Spirit is pushing you to see the lessons about a connection. There's two people here coming to the Hierophant. Okay, so the Spirit is pushing you to see the life lessons about a connection that you have with someone else. This person could be anybody in your human experience, but they could be present or not present. They don't necessarily have to be present in your presence at this time in order to come up in your energy, okay? Because we do have that energy where you've removed yourself from something. The Hierophant also talks about, right now it's talking about soul contracts. Right now it's talking about soul contracts. Shout out to Liza, our first commenter for the live session. Trahib in the house. What's crossing this Hierophant? The Tower. Shock, awe, surprise, getting thrown out, false ideas falling down. Something happens and there's some sort of loss as a result, okay? A loss of an idea, that something was going to be sustainable, a loss of a place to live, okay? I just heard for somebody's detailed experience that the owner of the building sold the building and everybody's being removed. That's creating a big shakeup in your life, okay? And how many times has this happened? I heard that question, follow-up question for you. How many times has this happened? It's a repetitive cycle for you. Apparently, it's happened in different ways. For somebody, I see a connection where somebody really was committed to this, because the Hierophant talks about commitment. And this commitment right now, it looks like this commitment is falling apart. Okay, there's a commitment falling apart. I heard, but you promised. I may have promised, but you didn't. I promised, but you didn't. So I can't. Ooh, I heard that. Okay. I promised, but you didn't, so I can't. Let's see what's below you. The Six of Swords. Making peace with the fact that, look, all the signs are showing me which way to go. I need to move on. I'm hearing I need to move on. There's been this knowing in your mind, like that something's got to give, something's about to change here. And it happens suddenly. With the Tower, it happens very suddenly. A sudden shift. Somebody here heard something that really hit their ego, hit their pride, wounded their pride. I heard it and walked off. Somebody, you said something that wounded somebody's pride, hit somebody with a cold stone truth, and then walked off. This had to do with the misunderstanding. Somebody did not understand. I heard your intentions. Somebody didn't understand what you were here to do. And they got really excited about it. I heard they let burst some feelings because they were showing me how it was in reverse. They let burst something that they were holding inside, and you had to put down the law on it. In other words, you had to close that shit off. You were like, we're not going to play that way. I don't need to tolerate this. I don't need to tolerate this. Where you could have gotten involved with this excitement and got into some battle with this person. I just see like you didn't. Why? Because you know better. I heard because you know better. If you know better, you do better. That's what they say in the streets. Well, apparently you do know better, and apparently you do better. Okay, let's see what's behind you. The 5 of Coins. 5 of Coins is looking like the codependency and abandonment issues that you've already dealt with in the past is coming through. You've had toxic people around you before. You have people who don't come to the table with anything but negativity in your past. Okay, you've dealt with this. So now it's like life has presented you an opportunity to apply what you learned from that in your past. Okay. Anywhere where you were healing codependency and abandonment issues of lack and limitation, issues of poverty. I see you stepping up and you're making big changes. You're making big changes. This could really take others by surprise in your experience. Yeah. Let's see what's above you. I want to get all these cards up. The Ace of Wands. You keep remembering, I have power. I don't have to give my power away. You keep remembering that you're not in that codependent state anymore. This is right now. I have never heard the Ace of Wands say this, but it just said, I am healed. I am healed. I am radiant. I am empowered. Those are some beautiful statements for those of you who are looking for some powerful affirmations. And then I hear, I am utilizing the mastery of my authentic self. I heard that. Somebody here, you want to rewind this video and take those notes because you've been working with empowering affirmations. These will be beautiful for you, I hear. I am asserting the mastery of my authentic divine self, of my authentic divine nature. Okay. You're thinking about a fresh start. Anywhere where there's been a contract that's been broken by surprise, you're going to be thinking about, a fresh start. What you're going to do? What's the new thing you're going to do? I see a married person who is hearing some news. You're a married person, but your partner has been away for a while. It's been about 6 months that person has been acting real weird. And now you're starting to think that they have moved on to someone new. Let's see what's unfolding in your immediate future. The Lovers. There's that decision that has to be made. Gemini energy. As you have let go of codependency and abandonment issues, I see your ancestors are bringing in somebody in for the next phase of what's on the books for you. And when I say next phase of what's on the books, they're showing me it's a step-by-step process, like the rungs of a ladder. You can only go up one at a time. You've come up to a level now in having applied all, gotten in your spirit and remove a lot of the ego. I'm hearing you've been with this Tower, been through an ego death. There's an ego death there. Making peace with it, surrendering to that. You could be at this time thinking about a new partner in life, and that will present itself for you. The Lovers is a decision that's going to have to be made, in which you're going to have to consider your heart and your mind, consider your spirit. but this is something that's brought to your life with purpose. The Lovers versus the Devil. Both of them talk about love and attraction, but the Lovers is an attraction that is meant to shed light on positivity in your life. Where the Devil, which has not come out here yet, if it does, we'll see. But the Devil would be, just for contrast purpose, an attraction that's a high level of attraction that's brought in for a purpose as well. But it's going to teach you a lot about your shadow. So I see here, for some of you, you're marriage minded. You're looking for it. Okay, you're knowing that it's coming. You might even have a feeling. I feel like I'm about to meet somebody in a day now. Okay, it is showing up. I'm hearing within a month. I just heard that somebody really wants to know what time. I hate doing timing. I ain't gonna lie. The human me hates doing timing in these tarot readings, but I heard within a month. Somebody gonna present themselves in your life, and this person is somebody who's gonna have a lot of passion for you. Gonna be a strong attraction. There could even be that love at first sight feeling when you see this person. But there's a fresh beginning here for you. It'll take you by surprise. And this is somebody who is going to want commitment with you. This is somebody who's going to want long-term. This is somebody who's going to want to make it official. I hear you being by yourself for a while. Could have been 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years. Okay, let me see what you're doing with this. 6 of Coins. I heard, I'll meet up with you. I agree to meet. Okay, so you agree to meet. 6 of Coins talks about reciprocation. Sharing is caring. 6 of Coins is where you invest your time, your resources, your energy into something. For some of you, this is going to be a business deal. I heard that. For some, this is going to equal a business deal that is sent from heaven. A business deal. Okay. For some of you, this is something that's a connection that will probably last 6 years. Is that going to get you down about it now? If it's going to last 6 years? Because you want it to be always and forever? Or did you figure out, is that part of this tower that, you know, the attraction is there for a reason and a season, honey. You don't know how long they're going to stay, so you just love them with authenticity from your true being while you've got them to love. Otherwise, you won't have anybody to love at all. You'll say no to every opportunity. I don't see you saying no to this. I see you saying, yes, I receive this, and yes, I give this. I also see somebody here who has who's looking for a fresh start because, again, they've been a contract has been canceled or something like that. There's a person who's going to come in and give you a lot of Koreans, when there's things going on, major life events. For example, when they found out that, you know, the 17-year-old girl, 16-year-old, I got pregnant when I was 16, had her after I turned 17, was about to deliver a baby. A lot of the people from my mother's church would give an envelope with some money. You know, when people go through things, when people die, when people get married, when children graduate, when babies are born, Korean tradition is handing an envelope of money to support because, you know, there's an understanding in the community that, you know, money is part of how we live in this planet. So somebody here is either you're giving some money or they're giving some money. I see that as well. And somebody's going to get a letter in the mail, and there will be a rebate check in there that you didn't expect. Somebody here is going to get a message of some funds that were due to them that you were unaware of. That's going to come in for somebody. I see fortune and money coming in here with this. I'm seeing that. And I'm hearing a certified letter is going to bring a check to somebody, a certified letter, because they're going to want to make sure that you got it. You'll have to sign for it. And how's somebody looking at you in this? 8 of Wands. Oh, they looking at you with the arrows of love, honey. The 8 of Wands is the arrows of love. So somebody is looking at you as beautiful and lovely, and they want to spend a lot of time with you. They could be very fixed on you. I'm hearing they could be very fixed on you. Somebody here, no matter which way this goes, they are invested in getting to know you, spending time with you. They're already started. It's like I said, I see a attraction that's going to be very instantaneous. With this will be somebody new in your experience. Yeah, this is going to be attraction with somebody new. Is it that this person is a fire sign? Because we have wands on your mind and wands over here on the other side of the table energy. So that will be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius for somebody having strong feelings for you. I heard the more they try to stop thinking about you, the more they keep thinking about you. The more they try to change their mind to something else, the more it's like what you resist persists type of energy is coming through here. They can't resist. I heard irresistible. And now I'm hearing Nat King Cole come through. Unforgettable. That's what you are. So somebody seeing you as unforgettable. They have feelings for you. All right, let's see what your internal feelings looks like. The 5 of Cups. Your internal feelings looks like, I've been through a lot of tears, pain, and sadness. I know there's more love for me, but you could be at this time still like not even seeing it. Like, I don't see it. And so you go between believing that there's more love for you and reminiscing about the past. But this cup in the center is standing out looking like an Ace of Cups. So I hear there's a pardoning. Have you forgiven yourself for the choices that you made, because some of you have been so hard. Yeah, I see you've been so hard on yourself. I don't know why I ever loved that person. There's idea coming through that 5 of Cups of pardoning yourself for the choices that you made, realizing that every step along the way was necessary for developing the character, the person that you are today. All right. Let me see what's the outcome energy here. The 7 of Cups, making a wish. I heard making a wish, and I heard to make it right. So there's somebody here who feels committed to you, or you feel committed to them. There's a death of an ego. Somebody here wants to present an opportunity. It's a new person. There's a wish that's being made. Let me see more. On your side, you have the Knight of Cups and the Moon. I don't know what I'm going to get, but I feel drawn to this. This could be happening in the evening. There's a romantic connection. These two coming together under the moonlight. There's a lot more that's left to be seen. A lot more left to be learned. I don't really know this person. Why am I so drawn to this person? Let me find out, because I feel an attraction to this person. On your side of the table, you feel attracted to this person. Your intuition will tell you there's something here about wish fulfillment, that you are wishing that I'm hearing somebody would come in that could honor your self-love as well. Because now I'm hearing so many people, in order to love you, will require that you step out of self-love. So is this wish for you looking like wishing for somebody, and then wishing for somebody who will honor your self-love, who will also have self-love? And then I heard, I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. Okay. Other side of the table, outcome energy. We have the 10 of Coins. Abundance, prosperity, long-term stability, legacy energy, and the Hangman. I feel like this other person on the other side of the table, they're like, I have it all, but maybe I was missing something. I think I was missing something. They're starting to have a new perspective of everything. Like, they were so content. They were so content. And then they saw you. And now they're like, what do I have to do? What do I have to do to make this happen? So this is, this could be, I'm seeing a crossing. This could be a crossing. It's not a misconnection, but it's a crossing. It's a crossing that's eventually going to provide you with a decision that needs to be made. I want to see more about, let me see what's this 5, this Hierophant here, this 5, the Death card. You've had a lot of life lessons, and you had to let go of a lot of things. You went through major changes in your life, and you know, some of you, you've been feeling alone after maybe your past lover died even. But you went through a lot of changes. I'm hearing you've gone through a lot of loves in your past. Let me look at these 5 of Coins in your past. And we have the 10 of Cups. Yeah, you've had a lot of loves that it just ran their whole cycle. And, you know, the love grew to the maximum climax that it could reach. But 10s talk about completion. And so I also see that in your recent past, as you've gone through this change, anywhere where you're feeling very alone, lonely, I miss so lonely. Now you're sounding a lot more like Sabrina Claudio, singing Confidently Less. I am confidently lost. I don't need you to find me. You don't define me. So you finally figured out who you are without another person to define who you are. Okay. The tower, what's this tower energy that's happening right now is the Two of Wands. Yeah, there's a decision. You going to take this opportunity or not? Okay. Below you, you have the Six of Swords. Things have been getting easier with the Ace of Cups. As you're in self-love energy, things have been getting easier in your life. I hear even different connections start to draw you in, okay, because they seem to honor that self-love. You have that self-love energy. I heard in anything that doesn't honor that, you quickly move away from it. Let's see what's this Ace of Wands above you. You have the Four of Wands. Ooh, it's a new beginning, honey. You're being initiated onto a new path. This is setting new stability in your life. So you're applying that self-love. If it honors your self-love, you'll go with it. If it doesn't, you're going to leave it right there because you are not an option. And it is not up for consideration. If somebody knows and they know, then they know. I hear that. And if they don't know, then they don't know and they got to go. Ooh, I heard that. You're getting real firm with your boundaries. Yeah, real firm with your boundaries. Okay, because you're protecting that treasure. Look at that diamond up there. I see you protecting the treasure within. Some of you are moving into a new house. You're thinking about a new house. Okay, a situation has happened here. You're going to be moving into a new house. And it's going to be even beautiful, more beautiful. Somebody here, your house is going to be, I heard Diamond Bar. I actually know somebody who lives on a street here in Vegas called Diamond Bar, but maybe the street has diamond. And it's interesting because I almost changed the name of the show and it keeps coming up. So we'll see if the show changes its name. Either way, let's see what this Lover's card is unfolding for you. The Five of Wands. You're going to have a decision because there's a competitor. There's somebody who could keep up with you. There's somebody who could keep up with you. I heard it was been easy to let go of a lot of these ones that you have let go of and dismissed because they just couldn't keep up with you. But what happens when somebody could keep up with you when they actually are a competitor? I see that. I also see, like I said, there's somebody here who is, it's like the happy days are gone in a marriage. After the love is gone, what used to be right is wrong. How can you leave me on? Okay, so somebody here, the love is gone. The love is gone, and for you, you're feeling a draw to something new. So with this Six of Coins, it's like somebody is you paying it off. You're paying them off. You're buying somebody out of the contract. So that way you can continue on your own. It doesn't work no more. I'm going to take you out of this contract. I just saw that. Six of Coins is an Empress. Honey, yes. Okay. Because the first thing we heard about it was that, hold on, let me put this on Do Not Disturb. The first thing I heard about that was, somebody's going to come in and see you and offer you something worth your time. Why? Because they see you as the Empress. They see your Empress quality. Somebody here that's coming in, new person coming in, is not going to come in empty-handed. They're going to come in, they're bringing something to the table. And one of the oracle cards that I have produced, it says, I have the bacon in the home. All I need is time with you alone. Somebody here, that's their mentality when they look at you. You're honoring your value and your worth. And as somebody comes into your life and they recognize your value and your worth, and your self-love, okay, is honored in that, I see you'll give them some time. Let me see this other person with the Eight of Wands, and they have the Three of Cups. Oh, this is celebration. This is joy. You might have 3 drinks together, okay? And now I hear ludicrous. If I have one more drink, okay, one more drink. Would you like another drink? They could be offering you another drink, okay? But this celebration, good times. Some of you, this new connection is going to come through friends. You're going to be making somebody who starts off as a new friend. It's going to be a new friend. Okay. Why is this Five of Cups in your feelings? Show me this Five of Cups in your feelings is a Nine of Coins. Yeah, you've been through a lot of sorrow and sadness, but you found your independence from it. You found stability in being in your own energy and being with yourself and not needing somebody else. But that doesn't stop you from making a wish for somebody here who can see what you have to bring. So show me the Seven of Cups, the wish, justice. Yeah, equality. I'm hearing equality, equilibrium. Okay, you balance restored. Okay, you're wishing for something that could be official and balance be restored and honored with another in your experience. Yeah, I see that. Okay, show me this Knight of Cups and the Hermit. Yeah, your spirit is guiding you. Okay, your intuition is guiding you. You know exactly what you should do. Some of you, you're getting that gotta take a dump urge to go out by yourself somewhere, whether it's for the moment, for the night. Yeah, I feel like you're not going to be talking about it, but when you get there, it's like you haven't invited anybody. This is like me when I go out. I don't tell nobody I'm going out. I just go out. And then when I get there, it's like either friends that I know are there or I make new friends, new acquaintances. Okay, so somebody here, you're getting guidance. And the Hermit is a nighttime energy as well. So I just feel like, yeah, you're being guided to go do something in the middle of the night. It comes as a calling on your spirit. The Moon is this random, unexpected occurrence, Four of Swords. You could end up spending 4 hours with this person just talking for 4 hours. Okay, revealing this flower that's in the center of this Four of Swords look like revealing yourself and revealing information about them. As I see a lot of questions, a lot of discovery happening between you and another. Let me see why they have the 10 of Coins here. Because of the Queen of Cups. They have everything. Their life is complete. Okay, they could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but there's something about loving being in your energy. They feel like, oh, I could add that to what I have. I have everything going on. I could possibly add that to what I have. And they're intuitively drawn to you as well. This Knight of Cups and this Queen of Cups, this person could even see you first before you see them. They see you alone. Hey, how you doing? Why don't you come sit with us? They'd be there with their three of them all together. Here you come as the fourth. Boom, this person and you end up talking for most of the night. What's this Hangman? I heard you're going to show them another side of things. You're going to change your perspective about something in a conversation. Knave of Swords. Okay, yeah. This has to do with the conversation. The answers that you give to something. Why are you by yourself? Okay, something like that. Why are you here by yourself? Maybe that answer piques their interest. Yeah, the answer that you give to that will pique their interest. But whatever this is, there's an answer that you're giving to a question that's different from what they've heard before. And so there's a desire to continue this conversation. What's this excitement, this firecracker here that's happening? We have the Knave of Wands. Oh yeah, this is a passionate expression. This is, hey, let's dance. Let's make something happen. Okay, somebody's like, well, let's hang out some more. I want to see you again. Okay, somebody is like, Knight of Wands is not yet committal, but it happens and the fire starts to burn real strong with that Knight of Wands energy. Actually, this is a Page energy. Yeah, this is excitement. It's exciting. It's exciting to them. It's exciting to them. I hear to hear what you're going to say. They could sit and listen to what you have to say all day. I hear, what's this misunderstanding here? The Wall. We have the Knave of Coins because they've held on to a same idea for so long. And what you're saying is changing their perspective about something that they've held on to for a long time. Let me see what's the gavel involvement with the law. Is the Seven of Wands. Standing your ground, stand your ground, stand your ground. Okay. So is a conversation about how you have stood your ground and you're okay with being single right now. And that's different because to this person, because they've only met people who really want somebody. You expressing to this person, you know, I'm actually really happy being on my own. I'm enjoying my solitude. You know what I'm saying? When you don't want it, it's amazing how they gonna want you. It's funny how that works. Okay. Let me see what's going on here with this energy. Give me a card on that. And we have strength again. Strength and strength. Yes, you are empowered. Why? Because you've gone through done a lot of the shadow work that came from your ancestral line. So all the same stuff that used to draw you into things that you learned from your family, from your history, that shit doesn't control you anymore. You know, you have managed to remove yourself from these repetitive patterns that you've observed. Okay, let me see why these 12 kangaroos are here. because of the Two of Coins. The ancestors are seeing and giving you a message here today that things are going to change. Things will not always be the same. Two of Coins talking about change. Okay. Let's look at why is this Spirit of Place here talking about authenticity? Because of the Eight of Cups. In your authenticity, you'll keep moving towards what looks like wish fulfillment for you. Yeah, you'll keep moving towards what looks like wish fulfillment for you. If this interaction with this person looks like wish fulfillment for you, for whatever time that lasts, you'll keep doing that. Where it doesn't, you'll let it go. Let me look at the Solitude card here. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, as you are not looking to somebody else to fulfill you, fill you up, those codependency habits I told you, they're behind you. Yeah, they are behind you. This changes your fortune. This changes your destiny. This changes what's coming your way. So I'm going to pull the Namaste Stress Less cards, and I'm going to pull 2 cards for what your soul is asking for you at this time, and 1 for what your body is asking for you at this time. And then I'll do your Alpha and Omega messages. Anybody who has a tribe membership here, you can go ahead and put in your personal request for the day. You could ask 1 question and you'll get a quick answer here. So let's see what we have for the calling on your soul, what your soul is asking you to do at this time. 1 card for that, please. Oh, this one right here. Okay. Relax your body. Your soul's like, honey, just take time to relax. It's okay for you to lay in bed, lay on the sofa, relax. Okay, it says relaxing your body promotes tranquility, and when done before bed, promotes a more restful sleep. While in a comfortable position, consciously move through each part of your body and release any tension. Close your eyes and start at the top of your head and forehead. Hold your eyelids together softly. Tilt your head back slightly and straighten your spine. Relax your ears, your mouth, your neck, and your shoulders. Move to your chest, your stomach, and your buttocks, thighs, calves, and feet. Stay in this relaxed state for some time before returning to your daily routine or go right to sleep. For an enhanced experience, imagine your breath entering each part of your body as you release the tension. However you do it, the point is your soul wants you to relax your body. Relax your body. Okay. I intuitively see that when this meeting happens, you're not going to be dressed to impress. You're going to be dressed for relaxation mode. Interesting. Okay, 1 card for what the body wants, what your body is wanting today at this time when you find this reading. And it says practice gratitude. It says spend time throughout the day, thinking or writing down the things you are thankful for, such as the morning sun, warm oats and fruit, the flowers smiling back at you on the morning walk, a job to support your lifestyle, or whatever it may be. Noticing these little things and practicing gratitude is the first step in programming your mind to focus on the positive while releasing the negative. Eventually, there will be fewer and fewer of these negative thoughts and less stress. Instead of, I don't think I can handle another day of this traffic, you might instead think, this commute provides me the time to listen to my favorite podcasts. This bright new outlook can bring positive changes throughout many aspects of your life. Boy, I can relate to that whole driving thing. I quit my last job in 2007, but it had me driving across Las Vegas through the freeway during traffic hour before and after work. And it used to stress me the hell out. And then I realized that I could just listen to my favorite music and cruise. Changed my whole perspective and definitely relieved a lot of the stress that I was feeling in driving that drive every day. So your body is saying, listen, how can you show gratitude for the things that you are allowing to stress you out? There is another perspective that will give you gratitude, and you can find that. Some of you, these are techniques that you're sharing with whoever you're talking to about this. So that's interesting. Let's read your Alpha and Omega messages. Seeing clearly is Hangman energy, and that's the other perspective. It's time to view things from a different perspective. You have the blessed gift to see the past, the current situation, and envision amazing possibilities. Don't worry, the positive momentum while you rethink your plan won't last. Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. And from the postcard from Spirit, dearest you, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again, full circle, in ways you cannot possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die, only to be resurrected years later when you're really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions, and the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see everything changes, is made new, and is given new hope. So you're definitely coming into that new energy that I had already spoke of and saw for you. So we're going to pull for Liza a general message. The download is complete. Anybody who would like a personal message and maybe you don't have your membership, go to the website. They start at $10 to get an answer, and I definitely have time to take care of you today. So let's see what do we have as a general message for Liza. Please and thank you, and put some shuffles down using the Radiant Rider-Waite-Tarot. What's the message for Liza? The general message for Liza at this time, please and thank you. All right. Yeah, and if you haven't got your membership yet, you might consider membership. It does have its perks and privileges according to the levels. The 10 of Cups. It has two messages. It has a reverse message for you, okay? Talking about, you've let go of a lot of things. But there, with the upright message, it's saying, and appreciating, all the connections that you have for the various reasons that you have them to appreciate. Coming in very big for you. The 10 of Cups, this is a happy ending for you, okay? Yeah, happy ending of what? The 5 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. There's been some disagreements. There's been some stress. There's been some frustrations. It's like, don't be sad that it's over. Be glad that it's over, okay? Now, let me get, since it was just Liza, what's the most valuable guidance for me at this time? Some guidance for me this time, personally for me. Okay, most valuable guidance for me at this time. Okay, one card coming out. And the 3 of Wands. Stay in positive expectation, Melinda, because you know what? You did change your energy. You made a lot of changes, okay? And so stay in positive expectation. You got good things showing up for you, okay? Let it come to you. Don't go chasing shit, okay? You ain't got to chase shit. Let it come to you, because if it's meant for you, it will come to you, and you'll know it when it shows up. You have arrivals, unexpected arrivals, okay? This is what I have for everybody at this time. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence, for giving this video a thumbs up, sharing it on your social media or with your friends circle. So grateful. And I'll be back with more. Until next time. I absolutely, oh yeah, and shout out to all the beautiful ones over on the Wisdom app. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you could treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.